Is back again today with another video, and in today's video I'm actually so excited because today's video I got to partner up with Juvias place to show you guys their new culture collection. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you actually went with me to Ulta to actually go on a little treasure hunt to find the new Juvias place culture collection, and I actually got to see the whole entire collection on display at Ulta, and it was so beautiful. I still can't even believe that I'm working with Juvias place, like tears. Shout out to you guys for actually making this happen. I couldn't wait to get my culture palette home, you guys. And if you are not familiar, the collection also does come with 4 duochrome eyeshadows that you're gonna have to see, and I'll show you guys close up and swatches and everything in the video. But of course, when I got my culture palette home, when I opened it up, my eyes instantly gravitated towards that metallic lime green. If y'all are new here and y'all do not know, my favorite color is green, so I was just like, this is what I came up with. And actually in today's look, instead of doing so much glitter and stuff, because I really wanted that lid shade to just show off on its own, but I did want to incorporate the duochromes as well, so I actually did a duochrome liner, and I am living. Like, this look is chef's kiss. Like, I'm living. Let me know down below what you guys think of this look. Also, if you want to get your hands on the culture palette, I will leave the link down in the description box so where you can find it as well. If you also just go to your local Ulta, you can definitely find the culture collection in store and also see the display for yourself. So yeah, I am living for this look. I got my little army fatigue jacket. Look at my little bralette. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Feeling like a baddie over here. And it's actually funny because it's 12 o'clock at night and I'm not even going anywhere. So yeah, story of my life. Story of an influencer. And also hit that subscribe button before you go. And yeah, beauties, thank you all for watching, and until next time. So let's jump straight into the culture collection, starting off with the beautiful duochrome. So you do have 4 metallic duochrome shades here, and I am going to swatch them for you guys so y'all can see how gorgeous and intense these duochromes are, and they are stunning to use even as a liner or on top of any eyeshadow. Talking about eyeshadow, let's jump into the eyeshadow palette. This is the culture eyeshadow palette, full of fun, vivid, bright colors to just represent where you're from and just really stand out. So I just decided to do a kind of like 420 type of vibe, only because, like I said, we are approaching 420, and y'all know my favorite color is green, and I was just so like eye drawn to those green metallic shades, especially that one at the top. I was like, yes girl, we're definitely doing that one. So starting off with priming our lids, I'm using my P. Louise base, but of course feel free to use concealer if you want to. So yeah, just blanking out our lids and ensuring that our eyeshadows are going to come out super pigmented. But the first thing I want to do is go ahead and create our shape. So I'm taking a green liner and I'm literally just going to draw a little wing at the outer corner of my eye. You can even use black for this, but I did have a green one and it just went more with the look, so that's why I just used this. So I'm just gonna, like I said, just create that outer corner cat eye shape, and if it gets a little messy, do not worry because we're gonna end up smudging it out anyway. So now I'm going in with that deeper green in the palette. I'm sorry, I don't even want to try to pronounce the shade names because I know I'm going to butcher them, but this deep green is beautiful. And now I'm just going to go over that liner that we put down. When I tell you guys, this look is so easy. It's probably one of the easiest looks that I've done in a while on my channel, but it's very effective and very baddie, okay? Because it's all the way blown out, giving cat eye. So I'm so upset because my camera kind of like jumped and stopped recording. So I'm just going to show you guys exactly what I did. So I took that lighter green and now I'm just going to blend out that darker line that we just made and just filling in that outer corner, but you do want to leave some room for the shimmer. And now you're just gonna pop that beautiful green metallic. I love that my camera definitely blurred out for a second so that way you guys can see that this green actually does have a blue shift to it. It is gorgeous. So you're going to put that all the way onto the inner corner, and now you're going to go in with the same brush that you used to blend out your concealer and just basically diffuse that, because we don't really want a harsh edge when it comes up to the shimmer, but you do want it to kind of like meet where that graphic liner is. And that's pretty much all for this look. Of course, you're going to go back in with each and every shade just to perfect your blending. But when I tell you, this look is literally like in 3 easy steps. You want to just outline, fill it in, add a shimmer, and boom, bitch, you got yourself a graphic cat eye liner. Love it. So yeah, like I said, I'm just going in with a very flat brush, just darkening up, you know, that graphic line, making sure that it is popping, okay? So now I'm going back in with that green liner, and now you want to go ahead and draw on a wing. Like I said, if you don't want to, this look is optional, but I did want to make sure that everything was nice and connected, and I did want to, you know, add a little inner corner wing as well. Like I said, just to emphasize the whole cat eye shape. So I'm just doing that really quickly, and this wouldn't be a Leslie Marie look, of course, if I didn't do my super intense inner corner pop, okay? Like, I love a banging ass inner corner pop. Like, do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? By the way, I'm using the same exact shade that I used on my lid, but for my inner corner, I did wet my brush, just so that way it gives an even more intense effect on the inner corner. But on my lid, I actually did, you know, just throw on the shimmer dry, and it was giving, okay? I loved it. So now, just to set that liner, I'm going back in with that deep green, and I'm not even gonna lie, I did dip my brush into a little bit of matte black eyeshadow, just so that way I can get that really, really deep and super intense. So as you guys can see, I'm just kind of like deepening that up on my outer corner, and then I'm gonna go in with my felt tip liner and just draw that little inner corner onto my inner corner. What? Draw the little wing onto my inner corner, and even though it is black, we are just gonna set that at the end with the matte green, just so that way the liner is all matching and you don't just have black liner on your inner corner, you know, because that would be a little bit weird. You want to set it with the green, so that way that part is green as well. And girl, if you need to, you know, sharpen up them edges with your concealer brush, feel free to do that. Use your tools, you guys. That's how we're gonna get the sharpest lines. So now, when it comes up to the duochromes, I am going to take 2 of the shades. I'm going to take kind of like the white one and the green one, and I'm actually going to mix them, girl. Not together. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. What I meant was actually putting down both of them. So I'm actually going to use both of them. So using the green golden one first, and then you're going to top right over that with kind of like that bluey purpley one. I don't know. Just using both of them just gave what it needed to give. Like, I don't know, you guys, when I am doing my makeup looks, it just starts going in a whole different direction. I just start adding this. Then you see I just start adding rhinestones. Pepsi break, bitch, because let's really get into this. Like, I really did that. Such a fun, easy look, but let's jump into the face. I'm going to be taking, of course, the Juvias Place Matte Velvet Foundation. I haven't used this in a while, so I wanted to back her out today. Being that my skin is more on the dry side, I do recommend, if you have more drier skin, to really, really hydrate your skin and prep it before using more of a matte foundation. This foundation, like I said, is more of a velvet finish, so it's not as liquidy and runny as like a dewy luminous foundation. So this one is going to ensure that you have maximum coverage, okay? This foundation, like, literally can even cover up tattoos, no joke. This foundation is super full coverage, but it still looks like skin, which is why I love it. I also do love their foundation sticks, which I'm using here to actually contour. So I'm just using a deeper shade. I will leave all of the shade names to everything that I'm using down in the description box, like I said, because I don't want to butcher anything. So with this, I'm also using a dual fiber brush to blend out my contour. And one thing about those contour sticks, girl, they blend like butter. So for my under eye, I'm going to take the I Am Magic Concealer, and I'm going to be using this to brighten and also highlight my under eye. I've been living for a very bright under eye, so I do kind of like go up a shade or two lately with my concealer, because when it blends out with the contour and everything, like I said, it doesn't look too harsh. But blame TikTok, y'all. I've been loving a bright under eye. And as you guys can see, I did a little hack with these concealers, so definitely check out my Instagram if you actually want to see a full face using the I Am Magic concealers from Juvia's Place. Flawless, honey, flawless. The skin is giving. Another break, because like I said, we got the munchies now, okay? It's a 420 look, so you know we was a little baked. We got to come out with the Krispy Kreme donuts, y'all. And of course, if y'all not eating the glazed ones, what is you doing? When I tell you I busted down that donut like nobody's business, mind yours. How about that? How about that? Okay, because bitches was hungry. Back with my Pepsi, okay? Because of course, you know us Latinas, we love our Pepsis. Like, we don't even play with our Pepsis. So moving on to bronzer and finishing up this makeup look, I am taking the Juvia's Place bronzers. This one is in the shade medium, and this was actually my first time using the bronzers. I actually mixed both of the shades together, and girl, look at my reaction. I was like, bitch, what? Bitch, what? I actually picked these up when I went to Ulta to see the collection. And girl, I actually picked up some other stuff from Juvia's place, including this bronzer palette and the blush palette that I'm going to be showing you in a second. And I'm so happy that I picked them up because they are stunning. Look at this blush palette, y'all. That orange blush. Ugh. A pinky orange with these shades of green just went so popping together. I live. Also, I've been putting my blush more on the backs of my cheeks, like going up into my temples versus putting it on the apples of my cheeks. I've just been liking that so much better. I don't know. I've just been switching up a little things in my makeup, you know, trying new shit. Also, for highlighter, I'm going to be trying this eyeshadow in the palette and using it as a highlighter for today's look. And honey, she was beaming. She was beaming, and I loved, literally, it did not look glittery onto my skin. It literally looked like it was one with my skin. It was so beautiful. Definitely highly recommend that shade for a highlighter if you have not tried it, or if you do have the Culture palette. Bitch, pop that on your cheek right now. So I'm gonna just finish off this look, of course, with just dragging that liner on my lower lash line, and of course smoking on my lower lash line to give this look, you know, the full drama, the full smokiness. Ugh, I love a good smoked out lower lash line, like, bitch. That like instantly makes your eyes look so seductive. It is so popping. I love it. And of course that little inner corner wing, bitch, yes. So last but not least, with finishing this look is the lips. Y'all already know I'm doing my go-to lip combo. Like I said, I will leave all of the products in the description box if you guys are interested. But if y'all OGs, y'all kind of already should know what I'm using here, okay? And backing out the concealer on the inner part of my lip, because look at the nude lip right here, right? But watch how I'm about to transform it. Like, it's cute, but when you pop the concealer onto your lips on the inner corner, like I did in my hack video on Instagram, bitch, now look at that lip. Do you see what that just did? Like, I live now. It just steps it up a notch. But nonetheless, this is the completed look. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. This palette is definitely one for the books and definitely a must-have. The duochromes, everything was gorgeous. So yeah, definitely highly recommend. Shout out to Juvia's Place for partnering with me with this one. I had so much fun filming this video, and I'll catch you all in my next one. Bye.